First video of 2021, everyone. Yeah, it's your favorite YouTuber, Cal, and today I have quite the video. I've been putting off playing this game for so long, but not anymore. That's right, guys, I've played another one of these FNAF spin-off games. Is this even a fear hour? It's extremely debatable. Right, so before I even start playing or anything, I just want to say that this game is free and was made for a fundraiser. I am definitely still going to make fun of it, but I support why this game was made and know it was made with good intentions. I will follow this up by saying that while this game is apparently a favorite in the FNAF community, I am not a big fan. It's not that I dislike FNAF spin-off games and expect all games to be horror. Like, FNAF World holds a special place in my heart. I just expect the game to actually play well, have competent bosses, not be grindy, and have a clear path through levels. In a lot of ways, this game reminds me a whole lot of FNAF World, and while that's not a necessarily bad thing, it has some of the same issues as FNAF World. In particular that it feels rushed, and doesn't live up to its potential. Sorry for nitpicking, but I'll try to explain myself throughout the video. Anyway, let us get started with this cutscene. Non-alcoholic. Anyway, basically our man Freddy is flying through space or something before he gets a call from his son. He has a son. I don't know what's up with this game at all. Saying that their robot named Sese Lolzhacks. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with this game? Has locked him outside the Fazbear residence and is gonna die if Freddy doesn't come back to save him. Guys, this is such a gripping tale. But oh no. Lolzhacks connects to the intercom and wait. Pause for 1 second. Does that say Fatty Fat Bear? Alright, I wish I could end the video there, but we can't. Let's go and play this game. So first things first, we gotta go to these mines that Foxy looks over. But isn't he a pirate? Alright, whatever. So let's get this out of the way immediately. This game plays pretty badly. Controls aren't smooth, jumping is weird, it's just all really bad in terms of controlling Freddy here. Not to mention his short-range gun, which is pretty infuriating before you level up. However, I can look past that and play it for what it is. A space shooter, like a run and gun. I've played Cuphead, I have some experience. So we're in this mine shooting stuff, like this very thuggish looking wolf, and these alien things when we run into our first boss, Rocket Fox. Let's go over this boss's attacks. Fox shoots rocket, Parrot shoots rocket. That's it. Yeah, this boss is extremely easy and suffers from an exploit you can use from any boss that uses these falling exploding projectiles. The projectiles get destroyed from walls and stuff, so you can literally just hide under here and shoot the fox when it's not shooting rockets. So yeah, easily exploitable boss, which is a bit of a motif for this video. In order to make it to our first boss, you have to find secret passageways. Let's pause to talk about these stupid things. Some of these things are placed in such stupid locations, and maybe I'm just not smart enough to play video games, but honestly watch this clip and tell me if you know where to go. You're meant to shoot out this block, but how unclear is that? This game has a serious problem with this, especially in the 4th level, but we'll get to that soon. Alas, we move on to the second boss, which is a tank. Look at Foxy just chilling up there. Yeah, there's another easy exploit here. Just stand like right under the tank without touching it and the missiles can't hit you. 2 exploitable bosses out of 3 on this level. Up next, you fall into hell. I'm sorry, I mean the mines. Everything's green, there are flying foxies, hopping foxies, fire spouting rocks. Let me just remind you that this entire level has to be played in one try, which is where the whole grindy stuff comes into play. The bosses are easy, but the level is slightly difficult because there's so many spots to be hit, it's completely stupid. Anyway, after traversing the mines, it's up to the final boss, which actually functions alright. Well, it functions alright until you just get to the head, in which he just fires missiles at the ground. This boss is fine besides the last phase, so let's go. This is the first non-exploitable boss in the game. So after beating this Franken Foxy or whatever it's called, you unlock Foxy, who is incredibly bad and useless. Remember when I complained about the range of Freddy's gun? Well, Foxy makes it seem like Freddy has a sniper rifle because Foxy needs to be hugging the enemy to do damage. The only thing Foxy has that's useful is a high jump, so Freddy is going to have to be your character for a little bit. Alright, that's no problem. Level 2 is this robotics place. All in all, gameplay out for a second, I really like the design of this level, and the massive Chica robot following you throughout the level is genuinely a bit ominous, which is kind of weird compared to the rest of the stuff in this game, including the enemies in this level. Neither of them really look that scary, but it's a nice touch. Anyway, we're now to our first boss, which is just a head that rolls around. No point in exploiting this boss because it's so easy. You traverse some more of this level and find the next boss room. Okay, so let's see what's behind this door. A. Chica as a train. B. Chica as a space-themed character. C. Chica but morbidly obese. Or D. Chica but as ninja. Not like the Japanese warrior. No, I mean the Fortnite player. I must say, I'm extremely excited. Let's see who I'm facing. Well, I guess it's C. Hey, get back here, dude. Nothing to say about this one, huh? How did this even happen? What is happening? The non-alcoholic part in the cutscene is incorrect, because I'm feeling pretty damn drunk right now. Anyway, you shoot the hell out of this boss and continue on, pretending that what you just saw wasn't the worst thing ever. For real, I'm just so lost, because even though FNAF World could be pretty cringy at times, most of the bosses looked decent and had some alright concepts. In this game, I would say that there are a lot of filler bosses. I mean, there are 15 regular bosses and like a whole lot of secret ones, so some of them feel pretty unneeded. It wouldn't really matter if they functioned good or had cool concepts, but I'd say just a good half of them don't. However, I will give credit where credit is due, this fight functions alright. After this, you go underwater and the giant Chica follows you, which is still really cool. But the best thing is this enemy, the Chica Terminator. Anyway, after a whole bunch of shooting, you make it to the final boss, which is Chica in a weird tube thingy. But it works. It's a functioning boss that has a bit of a challenge. But yeah, you just shoot it a bunch and it dies and boom, you have Chica. Unlike Foxy, Chica is actually really good in this game, because she has long range and her projectiles actually move upwards, making it easier to hit enemies. Thank God for that, because playing this entire game with Freddy's gun might drive me crazy. The next level is my favorite level in the game. I swear, if the entire game was just the Chica stage and this stage, this would be a great game. This is the only stage that I feel takes full advantage of the space setting and turns it into something cool. It's kind of hard to explain, but I guess it's kind of like the funhouse in FNAF World. You have to find your way through these teleportation pods to make it to the bosses. My only problem with this level is that there's no clear path, but unlike other levels, it's quick to get back to where you were because there are these teleporters everywhere. To continue, the bosses here are all okay. Like the first boss, which kind of reminds me of that one Chips boss from Cuphead, is extremely easy. The second one is a big Easter bunny, and while it isn't completely broken, there is one thing that makes this fight a cakewalk. The projectiles he shoots at you dissipate if you shoot them, which kind of sucks. But the final boss of this level is actually really good. It's challenging while not feeling too insultingly hard. It's called the Fully Loaded Rabbit, or something. I don't understand what's the naming convention in this game. And his main objective in his life is to shoot the hell out of you. This is a freaking hard boss fight, but I got him eventually, and it never felt too unfair. I wish I could say that about the next 3 bosses for the next level. After you beat this level, you receive Bonnie, who's just kinda eh. The spread shot isn't too useful, so I never really used them. Yes. The last level of this game, Stellar Pit. It's possibly one of my least favorite levels in any video game ever. And I know that sounds out of left field, but trust me, this level sucks. And why do I say that? Let's begin. Okay, so right off the bat, this doesn't have anything to do with the mood of the level or the music or anything. The level looks fine and the music is alright. No, this is purely gameplay. This level takes the whole no clear path thing to an insane extent. The secret paths in this level are flat out brain dead. I'm sorry, but this is just poor game design. There are so many dumb things. Like, wow. How in the hell was I supposed to know I had to slide here to progress? Oh, and here too. And I haven't even mentioned these stupid ghosts. Oh yeah, they just appear and disappear randomly, which is super annoying because you can get damaged when it looks like you're just walking because of an invisible ghost. The one thing I can give this level credit for is having 2 half-decent bosses. Like, they function okay compared to the last boss, which is just horrible. Now, in order to get to this boss, you have to go through this path. Now tell me, where do you think you have to go in this section? I'll go through the whole thing. Look around. Where do you think the last boss is? The answer is that you have to jump through this hidden wall at the top of the stairs. Now tell me, did a single person who has not played this game before guess this? No, because it's stupid. But anyway, after traversing this path with another hidden wall and floors that you can fall through, you make it to the last boss. Oh wow, look at this big scary creature. I sure hope I can't just hide here the entire match and win. Oh wait, yeah, this boss sucks. And I'm genuinely curious about how you would defeat this boss without hiding here, because these projectiles are excessive. But anyway, Scott just put an insane amount of health on this dude, so you're gonna be here for a while. I just cannot believe that the hardest boss of the hardest level has this exploit on it. It makes the game extremely broken. I just don't get it. Yeah, so after you camp out the wall for 6 hours, you'll finally beat this terrible level and can receive the last character, Marionette. I never really used Marionette, but I think he's pretty good because he can do a lot of damage. But anyway, now that I've beat all 4 levels, we can finally fight Lolsax. I mean, we can, but should we? I mean, I guess I have no choice. So here's the good news about this level. None of these bosses are exploitable. Here's the bad news. These bosses have excessive health for absolutely no reason. I think Scott just kind of thinks like that's how to make bosses harder, because I remember this was a problem in FNAF World too. The first form of Lolsax, he just kind of runs at you. Yeah, you just shoot him and he dies. And then in the next, he borrows the tank from Foxy from the first level, but it doesn't have the same exploit because you'll get crushed between the tank and the wall. And then after that, he turns into the devil. Alright, thank you, Scott. So all in all, the thing that annoys me the most about this game is its potential. The Bonnie level really shows me that with some planning, this game could have been awesome, but it's so clear that this potential just wasn't achieved. However, at the same time I make fun of this game, I do want to put into context that it's a meaningless spin-off game just made to promote a fundraiser, so I can't get too mad at it. So I'm going to rate this game a 4 out of 10. There are some cool things to it, but Stellar Pit, the game playing like it's on Cool Math Games, and the exploitable bosses really bring it down. I am looking forward to the next spin-off game that this series produces, because both games, this one and FNAF World, have that indie charm that you just don't get from the new mainline series games, even if the game isn't perfect. Well, I'd like to thank all of you for watching. Sorry to the fans of this game, but I really didn't like it. Anyway, this is going to be the last FNAF themed video on this channel for a long time, which is good, because like, I've had enough for a while. The new EnoAcal Discord server is in the description, so join if you'd like. Anyway, I will see you all next video.